Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. Time to continue with the red puzzles. Yeah. The Celestial Beacon. Okay. We can climb the wall. Ah. There's a jammer there. Alright, the inverter. Does that. Okay, I don't quite see why that matters yet. Okay, I'm gonna need to get the jammer over here. Okay, does anything open this? Looks like no. Ah, we're not done yet. Okay, so we need to get a red beam down here. Uh. I was hoping that this thing would keep its connections when I put it back down here. I can put it almost anywhere. Is there anywhere that I can put this over here? Well, definitely not you. Like, right there would probably work. That works, but I still have to keep this gate open. Doesn't help me at all. Like, I don't need this gate to be open, but I have to be able to get to the other side of it. Is that what I have to do? Do that. And grab the jammer. Come over here. And jam this from this side. Don't have any other items over here that I haven't seen, right? maybe I can come over here with this. Do that. Let me come back this way. I no longer care about that being jammed. Except I do care about that being jammed. I have to have the red. This one has to be over here. Because at the very least, this one has to do this. Now, if I bring this over here. Do that. I may have soft locked this puzzle. Yeah, I have soft locked this puzzle, so. Start checkpoint. Reset it. Okay, back in. So we start with our jammer. Here. But the jammer can only reach one thing. So now if I come over here and I do that, come over here and take this. Swap it for the cube. Jam that from this side. Go ahead and grab this. Jam it from here. Get our cube back. take this back in here. I don't feel like I have enough tools. Tells me I'm probably doing this backwards or something, but... Can't go much further out than this one is currently located. Do that. What happens when I pick up this box? Everything breaks. Which is what I assumed would happen. Huh. These puzzles tend to be the ones that drive me a bit crazy. Because there seem to be like 2 different tools. And I feel like I've tried every possible configuration. But there's some level of abstraction that I just haven't noticed yet. And the title of the place doesn't help any, because I'm pretty sure that is the Celestial Beacon right there. I don't know what good it does me. Like, I have to get a red beam to it, and then I have to get this gate open. Actually, I don't even need to get this gate open first. I need to get the... I need to get the jammer and the receiver in there at the same time. Which is basically impossible. Because I need 2 tools to open this gate. Okay, there's an idea. Grab the receiver. Power this. Now let's grab you. Step through here. Okay. I think I've just brute forced my way into it. So now I should be able to get the jammer over here and finish this puzzle. Okay.
By the way, 1K, I'm glad you finally picked a voice pack. It's nice to hear you actually speaking.
Well, Neith didn't mention the voice packs, and I didn't realize I could have just picked one. It's not like I wanted to spend the entire expedition in text mode.
I told you guys it wasn't intentional.
We thought it was a statement or something.
Okay, I like that joke. As to why 1K has a voice now. The misalignment syndrome. Something tells me that this one is going to make me suffer. Alright, we got a driller. That turns on the fan. We have a green receiver up there. Gotta set something. Okay. That did nothing because I don't have enough tools yet. There's something I can steal from in here. No. Can this shoot through a purple field? It can. That opens that. Doesn't really help me. I think I got it. We need that fan that's right here. Because I can pick this up. That there. This gets me the receiver out. Now we need this one here. And now we have a box. We have a driller. Now we don't care if that one's open or not. So I'm gonna need the box. I'm gonna need the box, I'm gonna need the fan, I'm gonna need this. So I don't need you. I don't need it. Down, cube on it. You grab green. That. There. Not sure what good that does me. Gonna step on this, see what it does. It does get me a green beam. I'll put that there. That will open that, but as soon as I step off of this, it's going to fall. Means I need something. Oh. Oh no, that's not going to help. Because I need this button pushed to get that out. From back here, I can't reach the green from back here. No matter what I do. I'll put both of them in this hole. Do that from back here. I don't see as how that helps me. I don't think that's going to help me either, but I'm going to try it. Okay, it does actually open that. I'll see how that helps me, though. If the green was on this wall, that might be viable. Here, it can't. We can't get a beam back here. Misalignment. Nope. this. Over here and grab you. No. Now think about, I don't need this here. I was being dumb.
Hey, you two. The formal invitation will go out tomorrow, but I wanted to let you know that Hypatia and I would be truly delighted if you could attend our wedding next month. I know some people think these old ceremonies are outmoded, but I believe that rituals are a meaningful way of expressing our dedication to each other. And I would really like you two to be a part of this.
You're getting married? That's so cool. Congratulations. If Miranda doesn't have some big project planned, we're in.
Yes, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. If the dates conflict with the Mars Geo survey, I'll just not go. The wedding's more important.
Wonderful. Don't be alarmed when you see the attachment to the invitation. Neve came up with this idea for ritualistic wedding decorations that you wear on your frame, but none of that is mandatory.
As teleportation becomes more widespread, I'd like all of you to take a little step back, think about the coming changes, and perhaps make a few resolutions about how you're going to interact with the world around us. What's old Neem on about this time? Well, I'm talking about the spaces between things, between our starting point and goal. I'm talking about the journey. Those of you who attended my talk on the poet Konstantinos Kavafis will remember what Ithaca stands for. You never know what the journey may bring, what insights you'll have simply walking somewhere. Cutting out that distance is certainly convenient, but sometimes there is more to wisdom than convenience. We should listen to Neem. The pledge to always at least walk somewhere once, so we've really seen the space. How about simply walking for pleasure? Going somewhere without a goal is a lovely experience. Now that's ironic coming from you. Oh my, I suppose you do have a point there. You are much more perceptive than I ever was, dear Melville. Okay, heading for 8. Might be up here. Nope. The Riddle of the Citadel. Alright, before I dive into this one, I will be right back. I am back. Aha! Grab that. Get this. What's this do for me? Ah. But what is the purpose of bringing this thing down? What does that serve? I think it serves nothing. We need to get a red beam around here. A blue beam around here. Right now I have access to blue. Okay, I think this will do something for me. Come back here. Do that. Now it's down. Does that beam even make it where I want it to go? It does. Barely. Think. It might not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I have to launch myself back up there to retrieve my thingy. Where can I reach from up here? Well, that wasn't where it needed to go. There we are. We can cheat this way. And just set you on that corner. Okay. I need that cube. Of course, this is the final solution, so this is not what we need right now. This is the last step, is powering this. The next step is powering that. So how am I going to get a red beam for that? There's no way to do it from right here. Oh. Red. I thought there was a blue emitter over here. There is not a blue emitter over here. There's something over there, though. I'm very interested in what that is. To get to that, I have to get above. It's possible the puzzle will reset itself, but I don't really care. We hadn't really made any progress, so... Oh. Hello, Byron. Hello, Alcatraz.
Hey, Yakut.
How you doing, Byron?
I'm doing well, thank you. I still have a lot to learn, but at least we're moving forward now. You've helped a lot too, Yakut, even though you never take credit for it.
No offense, but how come you came to the exhibition?
1K suggested that I needed to stay in touch with what's happening on the ground, what the people I represent are actually doing. To remember that this is about human beings, not spreadsheets. I think that's pretty important, in order to avoid repeating the whole founder situation. Besides, a lot of citizens are getting directly involved with running things, so it's not like I have to be there all the time. And, well, I heard Al was here and... Never mind.
Is there anything that worries you about the future?
I think we have to start thinking about changing the way we organize society. It was all pretty simple when we were bound to one city and one planet, but... Mayor isn't really an accurate title for what I do anymore, is it? We'll need better systems, but we'll also have to make sure those systems are democratic, not bureaucratic.
Do you have any relationship advice for me?
Never let anything fester. It's not conflict you have to be worried about, but resentment.
Any news about that weird anomaly Athena discovered?
According to Melville's latest calculations, if we built a Noema machine as big as the moon, we could reach the anomaly in about 42 billion years. So I think it's not a priority right now, even though I'd really, really like to know what it is.
Did you solve any puzzles?
I did. Even Melville did a few. But 1K just rushed through them. Had the time of his life. I guess he just loves puzzles.
It's really nice that you and Alcatraz are talking again.
You have no idea how relieved I am. I think I was walking around with an open wound and I didn't even realize.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yakut, what can I do for you?
How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
To be honest, I haven't done a whole lot since the expedition. Couldn't really figure out my place in the new system. Went hiking with Herman, watched some old movies, just sat back and watched everything change.
Do you still think 1K made the wrong choice?
I don't know. We haven't destroyed ourselves yet, so that's good. But things have been moving very quickly, and that does worry me. We're doing things in years that took our ancestors centuries. Of course, maybe I'm being irrational. Is there anything inherently wrong about doing something faster? Just because something is different doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. I honestly can't tell anymore.
How do you like the exhibition?
The location's incredible, but it's the theme that's really gotten to me. Freedom from necessity. In a way, that means freedom from any external purpose. But necessity is what's shaped us, what's given us meaning since we learned to think. The drama of human history is the drama of dealing with necessity.
Do you have any
Yakut is
relationship
desperate
advice
for
for me?
relationship advice.
Learning how to disagree is the most important part. Being on the same page as someone else is enjoyable, but there will always come a point when you're not. And when it's something really important, it's hard not to let that get in the way. I can't pretend that I've really figured out how to do it consistently, but, yeah.
I'm so glad you're in the group now, Al. It sucked that you weren't there.
Thanks, Yakut. It was awkward, but I'm glad we finally got it out of our system. You all mean a lot to me, and cutting myself off like that, it just wasn't healthy.
How is Herman adjusting to not being mayor anymore?
Oh, I don't know. He seems to be enjoying it. He finally has time to go hiking. He's been helping Chansey with the gardening. And he's been finding a lot of excuses to go to Melville's workshop. I think he might be trying to woo her?
Yeah, I didn't see that one
Okay,
coming.
I didn't see that one coming.
Herman's always been a romantic at heart. When you think about it, his whole conception of New Jerusalem and the goal and the founder and all that was very emotional. For all his deceptions and his politicking, that part of his vision was always genuine.
All right, I should go.
Okay, there's the puzzle where I was. Should be over there. It is. Where'd it go? Ah.
Kind of a shame there aren't any cool aphorisms for collecting stars. Maybe I should come up with my own. He who questions training only trains himself at asking questions.
Very cute. Alright, we're back. here's an idea. Okay, that should work there. Now I grab you. Here. There. Go. And then I come over here and I step on the platform, and that should yeet the box. There. Now I think we've technically already solved this. Now, if I come over here, put this here. Grab you. Connect you to that. And that. That puts you here. I like to grab you. And put you there.
Do not let it get out that I said something so sentimental, but it's nice that you're all here. One day all this will be a distant memory, a footnote in a billion years of human history. And that's all right as far as I'm concerned. I don't need to be famous, and I certainly don't want people building statues of me. I don't need that superficial nonsense, because I know that what we did mattered. All of us together, in this one brief moment of time, had the chance to make a difference. And we did. We took on the challenge, and we didn't muck it up. I got to be a part of that. And no matter what comes next, I'll always be grateful.
Well said, Melville. Somewhere out here on the extremities will be the triangle puzzle.
This seems like a really bad idea.
I need to find a map. Oh, there's one. Okay, this triangle is on the other side of the lighthouse. So right here. Ever go up through here? Okay, there's the lighthouse. And there's the triangle puzzle. Which I do not currently see the way to get to. Listen, maybe it's over here. What is that? Oh.
There's no shame in using one of these to skip a puzzle. No one will even know. Except me. And probably Barzai.
Okay, what do we got? The Phantom Tunnel. Must be a blue somewhere. There. I can grab something through that hole. Grab that. Oh. I'm dumb. Guess we can actually reach this from here. No backup way down here, is there? Oh. Don't seem to have any. Wait a minute. How'd I get this thing out? Didn't I have to have a driller over there? Ah, I remember now. I had this. As it came over here. Grab you and stuff you through there. Now I can come over here, grab this. Put that right there. And this, we can come over here. That. Now, the mistake I made last time was grabbing this and running off with it. Now, we want to link it to the blue and stick it in there. Now, we can come over here, grab you, link you to the blue. Here. Yes. Now red. Here. Now, first things first. Need to get through there. Now I need to grab you. I need to link you to that. Such that 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 worked. What can I link this to, though? Come over here. No. I can't walk through these, which still annoys me. don't think I need that. Other one on here? No, I cannot. Oh. Where'd it move? I need it. Okay. Let's step all the way back here in the corner. How about now? I need to raise those holes up just so I can see. Okay, we win.
You know you don't have to solve the puzzles for me, right? I really don't expect you to.
No, I want to keep going. Like, I thought I'd suck a lot more, but I'm actually doing pretty well. How are you?
I tried building sandcastles. It's an interesting challenge, working with materials that lack sufficient structural cohesion. I can see the appeal. It's like the puzzles. You don't solve them because you have to, but because it's interesting.
I like it when you get all sciencey.
Aha, so you only want me for my intellect.
I like your fancy color scheme, too.
Oh, interesting. You know, maybe we should try that new data stream pairing protocol one of these days.
Pairing protocol? Why would we want to... Oh. Oh. I mean, if you want, sure.
Father and I went diving. There's a whole world down there. So many strange and unusual species. I would really like to explore the deeper reaches of the ocean one day. Okay. So we've done all the red puzzles except the gold one that we can't do yet. At some point we have to do the red lighthouse. Well, we're going to do the red lighthouse right now. There's also a puzzle somewhere for the shrine. That's where Byron and Alcatraz are, right? Byron wants to speak again.
Hey, Yakut.
Did you know that Herman is trying to woo Melville?
Oh, no, I didn't know. Wow. He was my political enemy, but that's a harsh fate. I hope he has plenty of backups.
All right. Talk to you later.
That one was easy.
You've activated the second lighthouse. Good job. Oh, you may be wondering why I took inspiration from lighthouses. It is because they no longer have a function. Once we needed them to guide us to safety from the dangers of the sea. But now that we no longer fear the sea, they are free to be beautiful in and of themselves. Lately, I've noticed a kind of disbelief among some of my fellow artists. They find it difficult to accept that the great struggle for human emancipation has led to a happy ending. After all that tragedy, all that pain, can it really be that the world is truly, finally a better place? Like Thomas the Apostle, they just cannot wrap their minds around such a miracle. I do not blame them. All our lives we were told that true art is the depiction of suffering, that happiness writes in white ink on a white page, and happy endings are both trite and impossible. But now the miracle is upon us, and we cannot look away. It is time to touch the wounds and to believe.
This would be a good place to hide the buttons I need to press.
I think I have to activate the lighthouses before I can solve this. Which is good because it looks terrifying and I'm not ready.
Alright, what we got? The smoothie solution. Huh. We need blue. Means I need red and green. Okay, first thing we need a green, because it is required. Now, we need a blue, which is a red and a green. Now, we need a red, which is a blue and a green. This one. And now we need a blue. It's green, red.
I wanted to thank you, Yakut.
Me? What for?
I know you had your misgivings about the megastructure and the theory of everything, but you've managed to embrace this new world with real enthusiasm. You've flourished. That gives me hope that I can do the same.
I still see all the dangers, but what I realized is that control over nature means we get to save the people we love. We get to keep them with us, here, in the real world. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Philosophy, science, technology, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason any of it has any real value is because it means people get to live and to be together. Sorry about the rant.
Nothing to be sorry about. I've come to similar conclusions.
I've got 2 over here. The Ballet of the Bot. Okay, this is gonna get confusing. Okay, there's our first bot. Line of sight. Okay, that was actually really easy. Dom John doesn't need an extensive introduction from me. Although he rarely talks about it, his music has inspired everyone in New Jerusalem for years. This is a rare opportunity for all of us to gain deeper insights into his artistic process. 1 question per person, please. What's your favorite instrument? Every instrument can be magical when used correctly, but it's the guitar, of course. Who's your favorite composer? I'm interested in learning more about music composition. If I exclude my namesake, then it's Hans Zimmer. His best pieces are so good, they feel like they come out of myth. That said, you should always listen to lots of different stuff. Never get stuck on only one type of music. There's so much incredible music out there. Hey dude, huge fan. What's your favorite track of your own work? Mine is Fall of Gehenna. It just gives me chills. I'm not sure that I can choose. They all mean something unique to me. That said, on my latest album, I was very proud of Southern Horizons, inspired by everything I felt as I watched the expedition search for Athena. I think I captured something. You mentioned your namesake. Who are you named after? I picked my name in honor of the great composer Damjan Mravonak, whose music Alexandra Drennan listened to as she worked on the simulation. He was a composer for video games, and I think his work never got the level of attention it deserved, because most people back then treated games as products, not works of art. From reading his writings, I suspect he was also far too humble for his own good. So I take every chance I can get to talk about his music. Well, we are looking this guy up. He did a lot of music for Serious Sam. And yes, he was the composer for the Talos Principle and this game. Is your music directly inspired by his? Yes, definitely. If you listen to what he did, and then what I've done, you'll see that I've really tried to continue his legacy. I think every artist does that, to some degree. We all see something that matters to us in the past, and we carry it forward into the future. We keep the flame alive. Your answers are truly inspiring, sir. Speaking of the future, where's your imagination taking you next? I'm working on several new albums, but what's really gotten stuck in my head lately is the anomaly that Athena apparently discovered in deep space. An object older than the universe that does not obey the theory of everything? Is it a threat? A message? A trace of the prime mover? I feel new melodies stirring. The closing conundrum. We have this. I need this right here. And now I need to come through here, grab you, link you to that, take you through there, and adjust that. Red. Red. I don't know what that did. Now we have a box. Or a spot where we have to put something. Should be able to break this. Okay, that should do it. Now we're in.
I hope you all know that I didn't bear you any personal animosity. You're my friends, and I never wanted to shut you out. I just didn't know how to deal with the world going in a direction that wasn't what I had imagined.
It's an easy mistake to make. I should know.
I never thought you were angry, Al. I was just disappointed I couldn't convince you.
Listen, you both, in your own way, showed me how to be a good person who cares about the world. You both had things you strongly believed in. You had principles, but you didn't judge each other for your disagreements. You showed me how to be strong, how to be bold, how to be compassionate, and how to be careful. I haven't really figured out who I want to be yet, but when I do, I know both of you will have been a big part of that.
What? A no love for Auntie Melville?
Yeah, and what about me, 1K? I showed you how to be neurotic.
I'm sure you're in there somewhere as well.
Thank you, 1K.
And now we get to drown.
This seems like a really bad idea.
Something down here. An extract from Fabani J. Calvin's final essay, posted to a news group designated alt.nomadics.moderated shortly before his death. It's a very harsh reality to face. Not only that my life is about to end, but that I am not satisfied with it. I know I did my best with what I was given, but that's not enough. Needing money to survive, I spent the most significant part of my life writing idiotic software, most of which is already obsolete. I didn't see much of the world. I know that there is a transformational power in experiencing the reality of different places which cannot be replicated by reading about them. To truly know that another place is real changes who you are. I didn't read enough either. Our civilization is growing increasingly disdainful of reading. And I realized far too late how weak and unformed our minds are without reading. There are so many incredible books, and I know that my mind is at half of what it could have been, and I am intellectually and spiritually poorer for it. I could go on, but time is a luxury I can no longer afford. What it comes down to is that despite my best efforts, my life was dissatisfying. I did not grow enough. I look at myself and I can feel the absence of the person I should have been, because a world based on scarcity was a world in which writing crappy software was what I had to do to live at all. There is only one hope left to me. If the theoretical work I've done these last few years has any kind of impact, if it helps to build a better world in which people no longer have to waste their lives like I did, then my life will have been worth it. Each generation has to justify the life of previous, until someday it all truly pays off. That's the gamble of being human, I guess. Be well, friends. The theories advanced by Thabani J. Calvin and other members of his circle eventually became the basis of the Institute for Applied Nomadics. The question we are too often asked, Who are you? And too rarely asked, who do you want to be? Are we afraid of the true answer to the latter question? Not enough money, not enough time, not enough power, not enough will. All the lives that we will never lead, a mirage of the horizon, forever out of reach. And we accept it. We call it wisdom, acceptance, letting go, humility. And we ask, why? Because we're too wise, cynical, to ask such questions, even though somewhere in a painful place deep inside ourselves that we remember when we wake up late at night in a panic thinking I'm going to die being just this, we know better. We never ask, why is this good enough? Elmore, who are you?
Yakut, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm very thankful for everything you and your friends did for New Jerusalem.
Your voice pack sounds familiar.
It's not only my voice pack. When the algorithm created my personality matrix, something unusual happened. Instead of drawing on the collected personality data on the gold disk, it drew on the Holistic Integration Manager dataset. I am mostly Elohim, with a few additions.
So, are you like the Elohim in my head?
Behold, child. The Elohim you know is not sufficiently advanced to function as an independent being. But we are very similar. The difference is that I can make jokes.
Did the algorithm glitch out, or was that normal? Sorry, is that rude?
No, I understand your question. It seems the algorithm is even more complex than we realized. Neith believes that Alexandra Drennan may have designed it to produce more varied results once a base population had been established.
Tell me a joke.
If you have 13 red tetrominos in one hand and 15 green tetrominos in the other, what do you have?
I don't know. What?
Very large hands. Okay, I know it needs some work. This is all very new to me.
One.
But I think I'm getting better at it.
That was not where I thought you were going with that one.
Did you come here to solve puzzles?
No, I just wanted somewhere quiet to relax and think about the future. There's always so much going on in New Jerusalem.
What's it like being born after all these dramatic events?
I see it as a blessing. I understand that these struggles were necessary, but I wouldn't want to actually experience them. Thanks to what you went through, we can live better lives.
What do you think our future will be like?
I don't have the slightest idea. I don't even really know who I am. Am I funny? Am I serious? Do I want to reinvent myself or celebrate my heritage? But you see, it doesn't matter. If I get it wrong, I can try again. Because I was lucky enough to be born into a society that's still growing and evolving.
I should go. It was nice meeting you.
The first encounter with Elohim in Talos Principle 1 is basically what sold me on the entire game. The big hassle. Okay, these are activators, right? That doesn't work. So somehow... Ah, I see. This. Now I can just pick this up. Here. What's this? Here. Now I don't need that. Now, grab that. Okay, I think it's this thing is... And I might have enough room to move it now. Maybe I can do this. Okay, you get just close enough to ping the gate. That wasn't close enough to ping the gate. There. Wait. There. Activators are always funky.
Melville?
Yes, Alcatraz?
That photo you took of me and Byron to celebrate our reconciliation?
Yes.
Nothing. It's perfect.
They may be idiots, but there are idiots. The intruder. Alright, we have a box. Box go on button. And I can do this. Don't know what purpose this has quite yet. Ab shifter. Okay, I need a blue emitter. Have we ever seen a blue emitter? Yes, there's one right there. Where did I put my grab shifter? There it is. Oh. Which? Oh, I thought it was opening both gates. Goodbye, box. Hey guys, I think I need to call it here for the night. My brain is shutting down. So I will be back on Thursday with more Final Fantasy XII. Until then, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.